So welcome back to the channel, guys. Just here for another update. This is day 34 of 75 hard. It has gotten difficult at times, I'm not even gonna lie. The other day I was so busy at work and I hadn't even started drinking my gallon of water yet, and it was 10:45 at night. So I had an hour and 15 to basically chug a gallon. And I did it, but then guess what happened? I was up peeing all night long. I think I peed 8 times. It was between like 6 and 9 times, I think, somewhere around there. I just remember being in half asleep, just like, and just peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing. And if I didn't, then I probably would have just wet the bed. So you got to do what you got to do. But I didn't want to fail the challenge because I didn't drink enough water. That would be ridiculous. I totally have been okay doing the workouts. Sometimes my outside workout's been a walk. Sometimes it's been a run. Sometimes it's been me shooting baskets or whatever, but got to get it done. Hardest part for me, honestly, is probably getting the water down and doing the reading, because I'm reading a new book. Finished the first book pretty quick. The new book, the writing is so small, the pages are big, so it takes me like an hour because I'm a slow reader and I'm doing all these other things too. So it's hard to do an hour of reading and an hour and a half of an actual physical workout. But I've been getting it done, so that's the good part. What else was I going to say? Oh, here's a tip. Coffee tends to curb my appetite. So, the baby scratched my face. Anyway, so if you have noticed the same thing, that coffee is curbing your appetite and it's also making you not thirsty, don't have a coffee until later on. Start your water first and then kind of have a coffee more in the middle of the day, because it will help you get that water down quicker. Whereas if you have a coffee at the beginning of the day and it has the same effect that it does on me, like it stops me being thirsty, it stops me being hungry, then you're not going to get all your meals in and everything else. So just a little tip, but I'm going to weigh in because I haven't weighed in for a few days. Sorry about the light. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me do it again just to make sure that it's, I always usually weigh like 2 or 3 times to make sure it's accurate. And it's on solid concrete ground. You see that? If you couldn't see it, it said 242.8 this morning, which is not bad. 242.8 is not bad because I've decided to not restrict as much carbs since I'm doing so much physical working out and playing basketball and lifting heavy weights. So I said I don't want to restrict my carbs like a ton. So what I'm going to do is probably in the last 4 weeks, the last 5 weeks, as basketball finishes, then I'm going to cut my carbs down a lot more. So that's what my plan is. And then I'll see the weight drop off even faster. So, but 242.8, my lowest so far has been 241, but that was when I was like super low carb in it, but I had no energy. So I said, screw that. I need energy if I'm going to be working out an hour and a half a day and doing basketball on top of that. Yeah, need the extra energy, the extra carbs and whatnot. So it is what it is. Anyway, until the next update, let's get day 34 complete. Deuces.